Of all the tourist traps in all of the world, Duke's in Waikiki may be my absolute favorite. There are 6 Duke's restaurants with the most famous and iconic located in Waikiki. The restaurant is named after Hawaiian Duke Kahanamoku. Duke was a famed Hawaiian Olympic swimmer who won a gold medal in the 1912 Olympics as well as 2 gold medals in 1920. While known for his swimming career and his Olympic career, as well as acting in Hollywood, he is most recognized today for bringing surfing to the world. Duke's is part of TS Restaurants, which have locations in California and Hawaii, including Jake's in Del Mar, Keoki's Paradise in Kauai, and Sunnyside on the north shore of Lake Tahoe. Is there any real relationship or connection between Duke's the restaurant and Duke the man other than just inspiration and a name? I don't know. For this one, you'll need dark rum, gold rum, orange curacao, orgeat, and POG. POG juice is equal parts of a passion fruit juice, orange juice, and guava juice. You can often find it in your grocery stores, but if you can't, you can make yourself, but passion fruit juice is a little bit harder to come by. I'm gonna make my own with 1 ounce of orange juice, 1 ounce of guava juice, and I know this is canned, but this stuff's pretty good. And just a 1/4 ounce of passion fruit syrup. Some breaking news here. I don't almost ever use fresh orange juice. And it's because I think that Trader Joe's, and I'm not trying to shill for them all the time, but Trader Joe's orange juice in this bottle, there's a pasteurized and unpasteurized. I think it tastes better than fresh orange juice. And you can figure that out yourself, but it's also just consistent. So it's consistently the same flavor and consistently good, where orange juice that's fresh pressed from oranges can be hit or miss. So I pretty much always use this in any recipe because I keep this on hand most of the time. Does this variation on POG match the real authentic taste of POG? It's close enough for me, and honestly, who the f***s? If you are an older millennial, you may have played POGs as a kid like I did and collected those caps and the slammers. The game was actually started by a Hawaiian school teacher and is named after the paper cap lids from POG Juice that are used to play the game. Most of you have no idea what I'm talking about, while some of you have a tube of these caps hidden away in a closet or a box somewhere at your parents' house. Now, Duke's is going to build this Mai Tai straight in the glass, so we will do the same. Start with a glass full of ice, 1/2 ounce of orgeat, 1/2 ounce of orange curacao, then add in 3-ish ounces of POG juice, 1/2 ounce of gold rum, we're now going to top it with 1 1/4 ounces of a dark rum. Garnish with some pineapple, an umbrella, and a lime wedge. All right, Duke's Mai Tai. It's not half bad. I think it's not half bad because it just had 1/2 ounce of rum and those fruit juices. You can't really even taste the rum. It just tastes like you're drinking like real, like straight fruit juice. So far, it's not my favorite. It's not bad. It's just super sweet, and I don't really taste the rum at all, to be honest. For some people, that's probably a good thing. Sometimes I'm super particular about the rums I use, and sometimes I'm not. This time, I used the Bacardi 8 because I have another bottle of that, so I can finish that one and not have to worry about it. And I use the Goslings only because it's dark and because I never use it. That's honestly the only reason I chose it. For these resort style drinks, you kind of have 2 options. Do you want to be authentic to what they may have used? Do you want to maybe try to elevate it as much as possible? And I don't really have a rule about that. I didn't want to use Hamilton 86 or Karuba here because I thought that was going to be too much flavor from the rum. It's not going to be anything like you would get at Duke's in Waikiki or in Tahoe. I mean, the drink's just super sweet, lacks acidity. You do have a tiny bit of acidity in your passion fruit puree, I only use 1/4 ounce. And if you're wondering, it calls for 3 ounces of juice, but since I was using just 1/4, it's just 2 1/4 ounces. But if you have POG juice, use the full 3 ounces. Passion fruit syrup, there's probably a tiny bit of acidity, not enough to make a difference. And is there any acid in this? I honestly do not know. But I also anticipated this, and instead of getting fancy and acid adjusting this, I cheated a little bit. Now, they do serve this drink with a lime wedge. And the rule for me is if there's a lime wedge on the glass, it means that lime wedge needs to be squeezed into the drink. But I went even farther because this is your normal size lime that you get. This is from a bag of limes at Costco, so not very big. And to shill even harder for Trader Joe's, I don't know why, the last couple weeks, they've had these gigantic limes, and this is one of the smaller ones. I juiced one the other day and got 3 1/4 ounces from one lime. They're gigantic. So this is from a giant lime, and this is just one lime wedge. Okay, so it's just one lime wedge, one little lime wedge. It's like more juice than most limes. Okay, add it in there for color. All right, the drink is 10 times better. It now tastes like a POG Mai Tai, and that sweetness is really cut by that acidity. So add some lime juice to your Duke's Mai Tai if you want to kind of venture into the world of making a POG Mai Tai. This actually works really well. And this maybe now warrants using some better rums than just some cheap stuff like they would use. No joke, that goes from a drink that goes down the drain to a drink that you would finish. And it's all fair game because they do put that lime wedge on the glass, so it counts. So that's it for Duke's Mai Tai from Duke's all over Hawaii. And we're gonna put this one up on the Mai Tai big board. Duke's world famous Mai Tai from Duke's in Waikiki. That's it for this one. I'm Derek, this is Make and Drink. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like below and consider subscribing to the channel if you want to.
When the dusk is falling and